Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Monday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today I'm showing you guys once again we're going to be doing another which one do you prefer video right here for the next few days, all right? Taking an iconic figure from both brands, from MasterVerse and Origins. Take a look at the figure in the packaging, loose if I have it, all right? And asking yourself, which one do you prefer? Which one got it right? All right, and I picked some great figures here, everybody. All right, I picked out Fisto right here. He's gonna be going against his new Eternia version right here from Masterverse. We have the Eternian Goddess from Origins compared to the green variant of the Sorceress Tila. We have King Keldar from Masterverse going against his normal standard version from Origins. All right. Now this time, I do believe I did one with Cartoon Collection version of Hordak versus his deluxe figure, but I changed it up a little bit. This time, I'm going to be going the Cartoon Collection version of Hordak versus his Emperor edition from Revelation or Revolution. But today, we'll be focusing on the new Eternia version of Manny Faces against his Cartoon Collection Filmation variant. All right. Now, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you hit that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you upload new videos, and please share this video. Who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at Manny Faces versus Manny Faces. So hang on, everybody. I'm going to get these other figures out of the way. All right, hang on. All right, everybody, we're just about ready to get my turntable here. All right. We put the Masterverse version right here. And like I said, there's no wrong answer here. It's which one do you prefer? Which one got it right? You know, if it's like first and in second place, if you had to pick an overall winner between these two, you know, incredible figures from Masterverse or Origins, which one would you give it the gold medal, basically? All right. Now, before that, did you hear about the story about the collector who purchased and bought himself a Real Blast, and it was shipped to him, but he got a totally different, brand new, never before released figure, you know, of right here of Voltrak. Yeah, it's all over the news. Like check out Toy Habits, and he has a little piece on that. And yeah, apparently the collector bought himself a Real Blast, and what he got in the mail was not Real Blast at all. It was Voltrex. Someone obviously from Mattel made a mistake and shipped out the wrong, you know, figure, which is, it's understandable. Sometimes things fall through the cracks. I mean, good for the collector. You know, it looks real. I don't think it's fake. I think it's absolutely genuine and real. And I do believe now that looking at this picture of Voltrex, it looks beautiful. He's got a big, beautiful image of Voltrex in the packaging. It looks gorgeous. The artwork looks amazing on the back. I do believe that Voltrex is probably one of the figures that's going to be announced probably for the new Mattel reveal coming in March 6th. I feel like, and if not, I think they're going to probably push it now towards March 6th now, because it's been revealed and shown in media. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about that. You know, if it's real or not. I think it's real. I think it's really real, very, very much real. And kudos to the collector who got this and gave us a little sneak peek of this amazing figure coming very soon in the collection. All right, but now on to Manny Faces. All right, let's do his new Eternia variant right here. So here he is. All right, of course, he's got that old school packaging right here. You got the 30 points of articulation. You have Masterverse. There he is. There's old Manny Faces. Comes with extra pairs of hands. Of course, his iconic blaster. A case of new faces here. Right there. And there he is. There's old Manny Faces. Looks great. Big window box. Beautiful. You can see and display the figure very beautifully. If you are an in-box collector. You have the new Eternia logo here, Masterverse. Manny faces. Got the Mattel logo here. All right, looking great. I love the shot here. I love this beautiful shot here of his newer variants of the faces here. All right. And speaking of Keldor, we have, I feel like this is Keldor here, like in disguise. All right, we have another variant of Manny faces here. And it looks like this could be Demo Man or Skeletor, if you wish. Of course, as you know, Manny Faces is a performer and an actor, and he can, use his abilities to transform his voice and his look right there to fool people. But it looks beautiful. And there we go, the backdrop right here, the back artwork right here. It shows him in his normal versions of, what we've known and love about Manny Faces, his standard faces from over the years, from the robot, his normal look, his human look or Eternian look, or his monster beast look right there. All right. And there's the cross-sell for the other figures in this particular wave. And of course, the other side has just Manny faces. Human, robot, and monster. All right. And let's get that old Manny faces out right here. There he is. He looks amazing. I love the look of him. The style is beautiful. I love the backpack. The backpack is a nice touch. And you can put it on the back, of course, on him, and you can store his other faces in that backpack to as the way to keep him on the figure. You don't lose that way. You don't lose it. I like that. Very unique. He is a performer. But if you remember in the Filmation cartoon, which we'll talk about here more in a minute, he used his abilities to benefit himself, and take on people who are smaller than him and weaker than him. And He-Man showed him his errors, including, when he was captured and brainwashed by Beastman, when he was in his monster form. And so he realized that, taking from someone smaller than him is not the way to do things. So, of course, he became a performer for the king and queen. But he's still a valuable ally here. But the detail of Manny Faces is beautiful. I don't want to fall here. He's got his iconic gun. He's got this very beautiful, somewhat metallic shine. I've noticed that a lot with the new Eternia variants of their figures. They have this purple metallic shine, like paint, with some of their figures, which is fine. I love it. It looks good. It stands out. It pops. It gives you great detail with the figures here. And of course, you can twist the head, and there's that. You can maybe like Demo Man right there, or Skeletor, or just some like demon or some bad guy right there. And of course, turn it around here, and this to me is like Keldor. This is like like a variant of Keldor. Like he's maybe the king misses his brother, his half brother, and he showed photographs to Manny Faces in a way, and maybe Manny Faces was able to create a face plate or a face to to accommodate King Randor's missing of his brother. I know, even though they fight, it's weird. I know, but it's pretty cool. Put a thing right here. Let's see if I can get this thing open. It's been a minute here since I've done this. There we go. Pops open right there, and it reveals like all the other head sculpts right here, which is beautiful. I like that. Keeps it nice and secure. That way you don't lose it. Of course, there's a handle right there, so you can put it in his hand like a carrying case. But I like to have it in his back right there. So amazing, very cool. What a beautiful figure right there. Now on to his cartoon collection version right here. Right there. So of course he is part of the new She-Ra 40th anniversary line now. And that's another thing. I do hope with Mattel Creations, doing a reveal on March 6th, I do hope has something to do with with a few Princess of Power figures coming. Maybe like I said, Swiftwind what's his Swiftwind or Bo. I think Bo has been announced. Spirit would be a nice not vehicle, but creature to have along with She-Ra. I think that'd be really nice. But on to Man-E-Faces. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little distracted here. But of course, he's got the Hordak right there, and above the He-Man, the Messenger logo. I love the shot right there, as you know, with the flames and the red and the Hordbats, attacking Grayskull, and there's Grayskull. And of course, there's old Man-E-Faces in the cartoon collection version right here. A very plain Jane figure, nothing, included with this figure. But then again, his abilities was his weapon. Becoming a monster, having superhuman strength, and being a robot, and using his technology skills to use to override computers, But he looks great. All right, flipped around the back, and this is what I'm talking about. Man-E-Faces and like Fisto too, in the Filmation cartoon, use their abilities to benefit themselves, and he would use his monster form to attack. Well, not attack, but scare. People. Weaker and smaller than him to get what he wanted. And so there you go. Of course, the cross cell. All right. So let me know once again, guys. Let me know once again, guys. Which one do you prefer? There's no wrong answer here. It says which one you feel got it right between the two, known, brands here from MasterVerse or Origins. Which one do you prefer? If you had to pick an overall winner here between these two iconic figures here, for all these figures, that we're going to be looking at for the next couple of days. All right. So here he is. Here's old Man-E-Faces here. Right there. Very unique, first of all, I love, with this is fine, but I like the turn right here. It's easier to turn the figure's head right here. All right, the detail, it looks amazing. Like he just jumped right out of Filmation here. He looks incredible here. I love the look, the shine, the overall, just the overall body of Man-E-Faces looks incredible here. Now, like I said before, this is a very plain Jane, figure. That nothing was included with him. No weapons, no gun. No. Normally in these cartoon collection figures, they include an item, a very special specific item from that episode, with the figure. Just to remind us about the episode and where sometimes they first get introduced in the Filmation cartoon. But with Man-E-Faces here, there is nothing here. And of course, like I said, he is a weapon. His monster form is very strong. He's very smart with his technology, with his robot form, and very cunning. He's an actor. It would have been nice, to include, since he is an actor, a performer. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe some roses. Like a cape or shawl around him that you can, because I remember in that episode, he was about to go on to do a performance for the King and Queen, and just show that side of him, for us. I think it would have been a nice touch, to include with Man-E-Faces. He is a performer, an actor, to include with him, or even a blaster if you want to do that. I mean, that's fine, but like I said, in the Filmation cartoon, he never had a blaster, like an iconic, but maybe you prefer the standard version of Man-E-Faces, or maybe his mini comic book form of Man-E-Faces in this debate here. But I've chosen, for me, New Eternia, which is knocking it out of the park for MasterVerse, and of course Cartoon Collection, which is basically the Filmation figures, the one that started us off in this incredible universe, as my two, and I will give you my overall, favorite here, with all the figures here, like I normally do. All right, but let me know if as far as Man-E-Faces here, do you think that they should have included something very unique with the figure from that episode? Maybe some food, maybe. I don't know. Let me know. Like I said, I think roses or like a shawl, like a cape, maybe you could fit around, him like he's about to go on stage to perform for the king and queen. I think that would have been a nice touch. Now, my overall, which one do I prefer? Like I said, there's no losers here. From the both here, I have to give it, because they're so amazing. Both of them are so incredible. Uh, Man, it's hard. It's harder than you think. If you really sit down and look at these both figures here. I'm gonna have to give it to the new Eternia version of Manny Faces. It is very slim, very slim. It's just because of the variety of face sculpts he gets. Of course, his iconic blaster, and extra hands. Just overall look. I do prefer that over his Filmation version. But Filmation is still an amazing, amazing version here. He jumps right out of the screen. I love it. The detail is perfect. From the helmet here, the style of the helmet that we saw in the Filmation cartoon, to the face sculpts, it looks very clean, very nice. All right, very easy to twist and turn. Looks incredible, but very he slimmed this version. This version won barely, but still two iconic versions of Manny Faces. They are both winners in my book. All right. So let me know. Let me know on the channel in the comments below if you wish. If you had to pick one between this version or this version, which one do you prefer? Which one got it right in your eyes? So let me know. All right. So I'd like to take time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I love doing these which one do you prefer? These verse modes here, like as I've said before, because it gets us talking, and really like doing a deep dive on these characters that MasterVerse and Origins are doing an amazing job with. Let me know in the comments below also about this, collector getting a Voltrax, I'm jealous. I will say that I'm very jealous. And I hope that, maybe with this now new reveal of Voltrax, online, that maybe Mattel has got to like push, their envelope and maybe ship out or maybe show this new figure sooner than later, in the collection. All right, and I love the look. I can say what the images. I wish I had him right now, as I feel like he looks incredible. I think they're going to use that same wingspan that they used with April O'Neil in the Turtles of Grayskull line with his look right here. And so I can't wait. I can't wait about hearing your thoughts and feelings about that. All right. And of course, like I said, don't forget to hit the notification bell. I do have new figures coming, guys. I'm waiting for new figures, everybody, to show you. I have Leech and Catra coming very soon. They've been shipped, and hopefully within this week, I'll have them in hand, and we'll do a review on those two iconic characters from the Princess of Power line. So please join me for that. But until then, please, 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 I hope you will join me to do more burst modes. And I want to do the Eternian Goddess, Origins figure, compared to the Green Sorceress Tila variant of the Revolution line. All right. So I hope you will join me that for Tuesday. All right. So I hope everybody has a great Monday, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.